Okay, everybody, here is question number 11. This actually uses the same calculator we used in 10, so I'm not going to recreate the calculator. I'm just going to use it again. So if you haven't watched my video for 10, then well, just go back and watch that one first, because that's where I show you how to create this calculator. Anyway, so the first thing it wants us to do is explain type 1 and type 2 errors. So a type 1 error can occur when a researcher concludes that the average percentage of households relying on a cell phone increased, but the percentage did not increase. A type 2 error can occur when the researcher concludes that the percentage of households relying on a cell phone did not increase, when in fact the percentage of households relying on a cell phone increased. All right, then it asks us, using an alpha of 0.05, calculate the probability of a type 2 error occurring if the actual proportion of cell phone only households is 0.34. So for this, we're going to use this according to the survey data as our null. So that's going to be 0.25. And then our sample n is 144. Our alpha, it tells us, is 0.05. And our p, our actual proportion, is 0.34. Our critical z was already calculated for us by our calculator based on the alpha. So everything else is calculated. So our beta, or our probability of type 2 error, is, let's see, 4 decimals, 0.2188. And then it says, using an alpha of 0.1, calculate the probability of a type 2 error occurring if the actual is 0.34. So really, we're just changing our alpha from 0.05 to 0.1. And that makes our beta 0.1338. And then the last part says, explain the differences. And so in this case, we can see that our alpha increased, and when our alpha increased, our beta decreased. So when alpha is increased, the probability of committing a type 2 error decreases. Again, they're just trying to demonstrate that there is an inverse relationship between the two. So that's it. So once you have the calculator made, it's not bad. It was just making the calculator in question 10 that was a little bit tricky.